Hi everyone. I'm just back from I got back last night after a whole day of travelling and trains got delayed and trains got cancelled. But I eventually made it in and got to unpack all my stuff. And there's a lot of it. I've got so many things to show. But one of the things, first thing I bought actually, was one of the things that I had as one of my top five, I suppose. One of the things I thought I have to get this. And I walked in on the Saturday morning and seen the box and asked if it was complete, and it was, sort of. And Rampage. Yep. Uh, lovely, lovely robot and lovely crab. And I haven't tried the tank mode yet, but I imagine that'll be beautiful as well. Um, 25 quid for this, which I thought was really good. There is supposedly, according to the instructions, a little weapon thing that he doesn't have, but he has the big gun, he has all the missiles, he has all the legs. Every other bit of the bot is fine. I didn't even know he came with a little tiny little gun. It's that thing on the package there. Um, yeah, I don't need it. Very happy. Um, yeah, just that was one off the list. Now, um, I don't know where to start with this really. Um, this was one of the things I bought last, and this was another of my must-haves. Um, I have all the Seekers apart from Ramjet. I didn't really like. I could have picked up a couple of the classics ones loose, but I got this guy near the end of the day. He wasn't one of the last things I bought. He might have been actually, but he was one that I'd looked at a few times. There was a loose one kicking about, but he went fairly quickly. I managed to get the guys at the space bridge down a fiver on this, so yeah, I'm fairly happy. That's my Seekers complete. And this guy, he has the red wings. I'm not too fussed about the shiny engines, although they are quite shiny. But he has the red wings, which is the main thing. And he's out of my big black box of expensive stuff. Um, I didn't spend an awful lot on an awful like on a lot of individual things. I spent more stupid amounts of money probably on like individual and loose stuff. And I was out about on the Saturday, and I'd seen Kapow put a post up saying that they had these guys in stock, and I didn't know if and they'd all been shipped out. Everyone had pre-ordered. I didn't know if they would have any. Thankfully, they did. Mania King, the proper colours. He's got the little laser. Yeah, he's such a nice Galvatron. You compose him so well. He has the laser thing on the gun, which is it's a nice little novelty. It's more fun than probably it should be. But um, he has a nice alt mode. It's a little bit tricky. Well, it was a little bit tricky the first time to get him transformed. But yes, if you're on the fence about this guy, I do recommend. He's very, very nice. And the Demolition Crew, Apex, and Geminis. I was going to get the exclusive versions, but seeing them as nice as they are really nice, and they come with the chrome stuff. Um, I kind of wanted the proper ones, Apex and Twin Twist. The exclusives, Apex and Twin Twist, Topspin and Twin Twist. The exclusive ones were a little bit pricey. What were this? 45 each, I think. Um, which was Kapow had these two for 50 for the pair, so I snapped them up, as I think a lot of people might have. They had a fair few, and then by the end of the day on Saturday, they definitely didn't have any. I haven't even opened these guys up, but their bios are pretty hilarious. I'm going to put this lot back in here just now. This lot can go there to get it out of the way. Now, Toy Fu had a lot of Beast Wars Neo stuff, and Beast Wars Neo was another one of the things that I said I would quite like to get. So I got me Korada and Stampy and Sling. I don't really care about Sling, to be honest, but it's a snake bot and it's a bunny bot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those out of the package. I've opened this one to check that they were okay. I haven't even opened this guy at all, but he looks fantastic. Very chuffed. He was 15, they were 20. They had quite a few other ones. I managed to resist. But I did buy a load of other stuff from Toy Fu. We'll start on the big, ginormous box of loose stuff that I've got. Getaway. Well, Breakaway. Toy Fu had this guy. I can't remember if he was 10 or maybe only 5. But he was snapped up in a second. As was Terrorsaur. Now, Transmetal Terrorsaur, something that I've been looking at for a long time. Actually, it wasn't until I got him back to the room on the Saturday night that my roommate Alex showed me that Destron. So it's not even just the normal one, it's the Takara one. Fiver. Great bargain. So yes, very, very happy with these guys, and I think I did buy some other stuff from Toy Fu. I don't know if I'll go through and explain who I bought everything from. There was a couple of stalls that got the majority of my money. Now this was another one that I got late in the day on the Sunday. Fan sales table, £30. Got them down to 25. BotCon, Skybite. I'm not a fan of the new Skybite. I have Cybershark, so I don't want the old Skybite. I seen this guy, and Toy Fu had the Sharkticon repaint. Nobody had the original colours, which I would have been quite happy to get. But I figured if I'm going to get a Skybite, this is the one to get. He's really, really quite nice, and he looks probably even better in robot mode. Got me Armada, well, Generations Armada Starscream. Very nice. The swords freaked me out a little bit. I thought I broke them at first. I'm just going to start grabbing beasts because I've got millions of Beast Wars. Right. Night Viper. I bought him in the bar on the Friday night. First thing I bought at AA. Very, very first thing I bought. And I love him. He's great. He's a little snake. His head pops out. Spy Streak, I believe. He's a fairly cool Viacon jet thing. He's probably one of the worst of the toys that I've bought, and I really do like him. He looks really cool. So I think I've done pretty well. Spitor, Transmetal Spitor. I seen him on the Friday night again. Didn't buy him. Someone else had already got to him, but I might have bought. There was a few people selling him, but yeah, picked him up. Beast Machines Hammer Strike, I believe. Romulus. Reptilion. I actually got him after I'd got Iguanus. Rapticon. Yeah, Rapticon. The Beast Machines Dinobots, blue and green Transmetal 2 Dinobot. The Armada, I believe, repaint of Transmetal Eraser, so purple and evil. Very nice, very, like, it's not got as many colours and it's not got as nice paint job as the original, but the colours that are there are really nice and they work very well with the next bot that I'd actually bought earlier. That's the Armada Cheetor, Transmetal Cheetor, in the evil colours as well. I got Swoop, Animated Swoop. I couldn't remember if I got him just at a random table or if it was on the fan sales table, but tenner. I don't know if I got him with stuff and didn't pay that much. Power Core Combiners, these came from Toyfu. I got this guy and this guy and some drones. I got them and something else for like a tenner. It was basically I thought I'll get some drones because I don't have any, and they had the ice pick, I think he's called. So I thought, yeah, I don't have him. I'll get him as well. He had his gun, and there was just it was like £3, £2, and or £5, £3 and £2, and these were kicking about the con. That's the KFC Scalpel, KFC Soundwave, KFC Perceptor, and I got a bunch of KFC cassettes as well. They're in another bag. These guys are really quite nice. I could imagine people being upset with them if they paid full price when they first came out, but they were selling these loose, and I think they were £30, £30 and £20, depending on which one you wanted. They put them down half price in the end, on the Sunday. I think at the very end there was two or three of these kicking about, and they were going like a tenner or less, I think. Um, yeah, they all look really quite nice. The the color schemes on them work really well. The one of these that I wanted was the black one, and that was the one that I never bothered to get. By the time I thought about buying these, they were all gone. TFCC depth charge, classics drag strip. Fan sales table had these guys as well. The Energon Dinobots. I actually really like these. They're clearly not the best ever things, but Grimlock looks cool. He transforms okay. It's just the G1 transformation, and his robot mode is decent enough. Swoop, Swoop, I absolutely love. Like I don't, well, I have that animated Swoop now, but yeah, he looks really nice. That's the sort of swoop I want. I'm sad that we never got a repaint in the red for Age of Extinction. Uh, but yes, I'm going to try combining these guys and see how they look. Transmetal Rat Trap. Transmetal Rat Trap. If you're on the fence about buying the new generation's Rat Trap and you don't have this guy, get him. He's amazing. 3 modes, all really cool, really posable in robot mode, quite posable in rat mode, and it all looks really nice. It says tenner there. I'm sure I got him in a lot with a few other stuff. I don't know if I paid that for him, but Fracture, she is missing her gun part. I really don't care about that. So much so that I didn't even notice at first. It wasn't until I was actually looking at it, I was like, oh, okay, I don't have that. It was only a fiver. It's fantastic. The drag strip's a KO, so it doesn't hold together all that well. This is really nice. This holds together like perfectly. It's nice and sturdy. Brilliant toy. Energon RC complete for £3. I couldn't figure out how her exhaust's attached, and then I looked it up on TFU Info. Really quite cool. Definitely worth the £3. Sort of glad I didn't spend a lot on her. She's not the best, however, but she's fun. I'm glad I've got a pink RC, at least until sometime later this year. Now, this is one I have in a different colour scheme, but I wanted this colour scheme because I really like the white one that I have. When I got him, I thought he was mostly black. It wasn't until actually getting him back to the room, transforming him, that I realised he's almost entirely translucent plastic or shiny, and he's amazing. This is one of the best looking Transformer figures I think I own. It's cool like this. I will probably do a review of him because I need to show off how cool he looks as a unicorn. Battle Unicorn, Beast Machines. I skipped Beast Machines. I bought very few of the things very early on and I wasn't impressed. If anyone else is in that boat, go get some Beast Machine stuff from later in the line. They're really, really good. Clawjaw, he was one of the ones I was after. He was on my list of would be nice, I think, or could use. Definitely wanted him. There's loads of them going about. I only got this one. I didn't get the green one because if I did, I would have bought the tackle tank, and I didn't know how I would get it home. To be honest, I barely managed to get all this lot home. Claudio, amazing. He was at the 30th birthday party on the Saturday night. He's my little bot I had out. Another one I bought on the Sunday that I'd seen going about, but I was trying to find the right one at the right price. Cybershark, the original Cybershark. I have Transmetal, but yes, I wanted this guy. I've been going on about how good he is for a long time after having played with him years ago. Managed to find one that was complete, and it looks like it's in good nick. I've took him out, transformed him. Glad I've got him. Now I want Hellscream or Overbite or Sharp Edge or all of them. Love him. They're all too far away from me now. I want some universe stuff. I got some universe stuff. Reptilian down there somewhere, and Snarl. Still not had him. With Sid Beckett stall. That's where most of these beasts came from, and they had this, and they had the original colours. And John said to me, "Oh, I don't know, Beast Era, gold plastic." And I was like, "Well, it's Beast Machines, probably be okay." I went home, well, went come home last night, looked up on the wiki and TFU, and yes, the gold one isn't the worst for gold plastic syndrome, but the ankles apparently can break quite easily. So, thanks, John. You persuaded me to get the one with the flamey hair, which is what I wanted, really. The other one looked nicer in the body, but this one's got flamey hair. He'll go with my other black or dark repaints. Um, he's lovely. The head and mane transform. It's really cool. He's got like 3 gimmicks as well, all of which work really nicely. Great toy. I got this guy, but there's a story behind that. That's better. Right. And I got my Transmetal Rat Trap. I also got Prowl. I'd got Silverbolt from Beast Wars, um, back in maybe May, a while back. And since then, I kind of had a hankering for some Magnaboss. Now, there was a few places selling him mostly complete or like relatively okay. Some were actually 100%, but they were all a little bit more expensive than I wanted to pay for something that I didn't know if I would like. Um, got this guy for a fiver. When I was buying a load of other stuff, I asked the boy, "Do you have Ironhide complete loose, or do you have an Ironhide loose?" Because the only ones that he had were in sets, and he said, "No, but what are you wanting it for?" I was like, "Just to build Magnaboss, just to build the robot." He said, "This guy doesn't have his tusks, um, but other than that, he's in good nick. Do you want him? I'll do him for free since you're buying all that stuff." So yes, please. Prowl's complete and he's fantastic. I kind of want all the Japanese repaints now. I seen the red one, I seen the black and red one, and thought someone had just customized it themselves because the orange was so bright. I thought that's got to be a custom paint job. I should have got him, but I'm glad I got this guy. And this guy, well, this girl, because she doesn't have any tusks, so she's a female elephant, um, or a baby one. Ultra Mammoth's looking over at me. Yes, so I can build Magnaboss now, more or less. Dorian gave me, I say gave me, he sold me, but I didn't even know it made sounds, and it makes a transforming sound back and forth when you change him. Thank you, Silverbolt. Brilliant. I seen the Hasbro one when I was out and about searching through things, and it's not the same. It's so dull and horrible. This one is so much better. I'm really glad I've got him. There's a couple of Arms Micron sprues I picked up, a link along with a load of Beast Wars. Oh, this one. This one I picked up because I didn't know who he was, and he was in bot mode, and I was like, I could see he's clearly Beast Machines. I don't know what he is. Got him home, looked him up in TF Wiki, no, TFU info, and it's Beast Machines Quick Strike, who's a dog, a really cool dog with a really interesting transformation. He looks great in both modes. I'm very sad there wasn't any repaints of him because he's awesome. The Ammonite from Neo, Dead End. He's fun. He's a little tricky. He's really just. This is like one of the few Transformers that alt mode is the mode. What are these? What are these? What are these? Oh. Another one of my Kapow purchases. This is Roadbuster. He has all his guns. I took him out of the box so that I could bring him home because his box wasn't going to fit. This is the other one I got off the Toy Fu with along of the Power Core combiners. This guy was £2. It was a heck of a lot better than the Fall of Cybertron one at £55. So I thought, yes, I'll get me some Magma Grimlock. Very good. I think this was off the fan sales table. Energon Landmine. In fact, I know it was because I bought him with a RC and the Dinobots. He's not complete as far as I can tell. It looks like there's a bit missing, at least one bit, and I can't figure out for the life of me how to stick his backpack on. But he's lovely, alt mode. He's a great robot, and you can stick the big claws on him. Might have a look at him again later. Last of the loose stuff is, I was like Night Slash Cheetor, but he's yellow. I was like, I didn't even know there was a yellow one. I didn't want the black one. I did want the repaint, the Botcon or whatever he was, the red one, which is really nice. But when I saw this, he's a dull, like a sort of mustardy yellow. He has not shiny, but silvery sort of gunmetal colour blades. Maroon bits, oranginess, and loads of little blue tech details on him. And then when I got him back to the room, opened him up and had a play with him, he's got an Autobot logo. And I was like, oh, he must be Universe. So it's another Universe thing that I got. Very chuffed at as I got as much as I did of the Universe things because I love that line. And half of that's because of Ray. I love Mess. He's made me appreciate that. Although I had looked at a lot of them beforehand. I never got Frostbite either because it was cold, which it wasn't, it was really warm, or the toy. But yes, most of those loose toys came from the same stall, the same man selling me most of them. He did me a lot of good deals. I wish I'd got his name. I did thank him at the end of it, but I kind of wish I'd got his name just to give him a little bit of shout out here. He was at Sid's stall, and throughout the course of the weekend, I probably went back to that boy's table about 10 times, maybe more, and bought stuff. So good. Now, I'm almost done, but I do have the bag of miscellaneous. TFCon Roswell. Seen the Cosmos version of this guy, which I don't care about because I'm going to get the Hasbro Cosmos and that's going to be fine for me. But I'd seen this guy online a few times, nearly pulled the trigger, glad I didn't. Got him for 30, possibly a little bit less. There isn't a lot of G.I. Joes, and I'm kind of glad because I'm trying not to buy a lot of G.I. Joes. I haven't bought one for a long time, but this is one that I've always wanted. I remember him from the comics. There was a really cool story where he only really showed up a couple of times, but he was amazing, and I just love the colours. £15. I didn't argue with them. Give me that. Battle Beast, Dolphin Battle Beast. Got sold him in the bar on the Saturday afternoon after I'd said I'm not buying anything more. £6. I got Jawmon. Put in a couple of quid to it, and I figured that sort of paid back for a drink that I owed him, and also let me keep stuff in his car. I don't know what the story is with these guys, how they work, but he's a shiny dolphin. Shiny see-through, like a ghost dolphin. Yes, I'll maybe have a look at that and have a little bit more of a investigation once I've exhausted some of the other options I've got. TFCon Shafter, 15? Yeah, I paid 15 for this guy. This was off Bric-a-Bracs. I bought this and they gave me a little goodie bag with a couple key rings and some sweeties, and those really helped on the way home. On the train, I was kind of starving and I had a couple of flying saucers and some chocolate. Very good. The guys were cool there, and they gave me Manatee for 10 on Sunday. Both pretty cool little robots. I already had the Huffer version of this, so I knew what it was like. I really wanted the Shafter. I love the Shafter because I had a director as a kid and loved him and loved the colour scheme. These two for a tenner. This guy for 7.50. This guy probably a little bit overpriced, to be honest. He's fragile. I broke him just because I tried to bend something the wrong way. One of the black bits on the back. Um, I probably should have looked and seen what way I was supposed to bend it first. So, although KFC get a lot of stick for things being fragile, that bit that broke was my own fault. I just want to make sure that that's known. I may well do a review of these guys later. These are both really fantastic. I haven't combined them yet, but they look lovely and their normal modes are cool. This guy's head was a little bit tricky to pull out, but other than that, yes, they're nice. This guy's head falls off a lot. Small head, small ball joint, um, small little feet. It's good, but it's not the best. Slightly disappointed in this guy, but part of that's probably because I broke it myself. These two seem really good. I didn't get any of the other ones. I kind of wanted the Iron Paw, but I figure maybe Hasbro will eventually get around to doing that. Another one from Kapow, Piston. Missed my chance at Gauntlet. I had to play about with Gauntlet. He's really good. I've seen Piston, and he's really nice as well. Um, he's just, oh, he's just really nice. I had Crankcase as a kid, and that's a nice update for him. Lovely toy. I think that's everything. I think I've finally done it. I've got through my haul. 32 minutes. 33 minutes. I'm going to get stuck in and play with some of these now. Although I've had a look at most of the loose stuff, I haven't delved too far into the box stuff. I think I'm going to look at this guy. I've also got the bird from the Shinobi team to pick up. Came while I was away. So I'll probably be seeing a review of them as well. I'm going to do another video later about the people and the times that I had, because this has already gone on far too long. I'm probably going to split it into two parts. But everyone that was there, everyone that sold me stuff, everyone that seen me carrying about ginormous loads of stuff and just was interested, thank you. Great weekend. I'll see you guys later.